Welcome back, Bulldogs, to the first show of the spring semester.
Coming up on this week's edition of Bulldog Broadcast,
we get a look inside at Instagram thrift shops.
Then we hear from LCPS employees who have received the COVID-19 vaccine.
And to end it off, we will see how the sports are still being able to prepare and hit the field.
It is Monday, February 1st, and Bulldog Broadcast starts right now.
From producing in the classroom to competing at nationals, and now virtual learning. We are Bulldog Broadcast.
Good morning, Bulldogs, and welcome to this week's edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Miranda Romero.
And I'm Jacqueline Reese. We are so excited to be back this second semester. We miss all of our Bulldogs, but we hope you are all doing great with online learning.
Today we are here in Mesilla as we invite in the month of February and are approaching closer to the end of the school year.
As we all await upcoming events about the future of the semester, this week we got a chance to talk to someone who has been making the most out of this situation.
With people working from home, we are seeing more and more business owners take a leap with their careers, creating Instagram thrift shops for people to keep up with the latest fashion trends.
This week, Olivia Leone was able to connect directly with the thrift shop owner about her shop's mission and how they're keeping up with the ever-changing styles.
Thrift stores like these offer the opportunity for people to shop secondhand while also making environmentally friendly choices. I talked with the owner of Pear Creative on how she is educating others while also offering sustainable choices in clothing.
I just happened upon another Instagram that was starting to sell clothing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. Like, I want to do it too. And that's honestly where it started from. I went to a thrift store, I bought a bunch of stuff, and I just started selling.
Pear Creative's mission is about informing its viewers on the reality of fast fashion.
We put on our t-shirts, we put on the pants, we put on everything we go on with our day. But like, do you really think about where your stuff comes from?
The fashion industry is responsible for 20% of the world's water waste. Enough water for one person to drink for 2.5 years is used when making one cotton shirt.
You go to a thrift store and it's super overwhelming. It looks like a pile of garbage. But if you really start to see the eye and the vision for everything, and I feel like a lot of people who follow me have now started to see that, and they're taking their time and kind of learning what it means to really thrift.
Pear Creative donates a portion of its sales to organizations that represent people of color and equal justice initiatives.
I love that with Pear Creative, I make it a mission to buy different sizes. I don't think it's okay when it's just like one specific size that just fits me, or a girl smaller than me or something like that. So I have a range of extra small to 2XL and even larger.
It's at places like these where clothing gets picked up and given a second chance at life. Reporting for Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Olivia Leone.
Thanks, Olivia. I love how being able to shop for my favorite thrifts is so convenient now.
Well, we have a great show so far, but I think it's about time we take a quick break.
Going into 2020, many things are different, but many things are the same. As we go into the new year, we need to continue wearing masks, washing our hands, and social distancing.
Speaking of staying healthy, some people are hitting a serious stage of life as they have been brave enough to begin their COVID-19 vaccine. Jesus was able to get some personal experiences from those in LCPS who have received the shot and what effect this vaccine truly has against the virus of COVID-19.
As COVID-19 vaccines roll out, so do the questions about it. We're able to speak with individuals who have received the vaccine. Bill Fox, operations manager at Las Cruces Public Schools TV, has just received his first dose.
I got the Pfizer vaccine at Mountain View on Monday. I had a little bit of a sore arm, but that's what most people complained about. But I had a severe headache. I had a little bit of nausea, and I ran a little bit of a temperature. They lasted about 2 days. So I think I kind of got the worst of the side effects.
Educators in New Mexico recently got removed from the 1B criteria and needed to receive the vaccine, but other groups in the criteria still qualify to receive it.
I would say if the vaccine becomes available don't hesitate. There's been plenty of research. Yeah, it's come fast, and I understand that people might be a little skeptical, but side effects aside, and the time it takes to do it and the registration process, it's a bit time consuming. But I would tell anybody that had the opportunity to get the vaccine to get the vaccine. It's nothing to be scared of, and it's the only way that eventually we can return to normal.
Prior to the clarification of the phase distribution, 5th grade teacher Ashley Sandoval has also received her first dose.
The superintendent sent us out an email saying how to sign up and to fill out all the information if you wanted to get it. And so I just did that. And then I got an email pretty shortly after I did telling me when and where to get my first dose.
Still, the CDC recommends to follow mask wearing and social distancing regardless of vaccine status.
I also was told by the nurse and staff there that did the vaccine that I still am going to have a high risk of probably catching COVID because of what I do, and I'm going to be around kids who aren't able to get vaccinated yet. So I think I feel the same as I felt before. I don't really feel like 100% protected or anything like that.
Dr. Michael McGuire has completed both doses of the Pfizer vaccine.
The initial wasn't bad. I had just a sore arm for a day or two. The second one was similar, sore arm, but I did feel, I would call it malaise the day after. Felt a little bit like maybe had the flu.
Since the vaccines were released by the emergency use authorization, there may be people not wanting to take it.
I understand the skepticism. I was skeptical, but I think you have to trust science and think of all the other vaccines that we get, and it helps with the welfare of humanity. And again, we're back to I don't want to keep living like this, and I don't really see how it's going to get any better if we don't do this.
You can register for the COVID-19 vaccine on the New Mexico Department of Health website today. Reporting from the Department of Health in Las Cruces, I'm Jesus Acosta from Bulldog Broadcast.
That is so awesome to be hearing from everyone who has been vaccinated and to see how they've been doing during this rough pandemic.
It's definitely great to finally see things turning around for the better.
Speaking of things turning for the better, sports are finally able to start back up February 22nd.
Let's send it over to Jacob Padilla to see the new updates on our sports teams.
What's up, Bulldogs? My name is Jacob Padilla, and get ready for another segment of Bulldog Sports. We got a chance to sit down with Athletic Director Mr. Leo Garcia and ask him common questions everyone is wondering, and this is what he had to say. What would a season look like as of right now?
The latest we've been told by the New Mexico Activity Association is that we're going to have all sports in the springtime. They're going to be shortened, abbreviated seasons. Right now, we don't know exactly what that's going to look like because they're waiting for the board of directors to approve a calendar. And the calendar, the official calendar, will be upon approval from the board of directors of the New Mexico Activity Association.
We also got an opportunity to talk to an LCHS student athlete about the current practice conditions and how he is handling it. How did it feel the first day back?
I'm used to going and seeing 30 guys, 40 guys out there, and this time it wasn't like that. This time it was, you got a group of 12, you have your own little pod. Pods don't intermingle, no sharing water. House isn't open anymore, just little things are different, and it's kind of hard to stay in that focus of you got to stay 6 feet apart, wear a mask the whole time.
What are your thoughts on this season so far and moving forward?
This season, for me, my thoughts is to get out there and play. I could probably care less right now on how good we do, because there are so many more places where there's nothing, like baseball wise. But for me, this season, I'm hoping that we win more than we ever did this past couple of years. When we get out there, we have some fun, and we get to play some ball.
And here is a closing message from Athletic Director Mr. Leo Garcia.
You all athletes know that we're working our hardest, and we're doing our very best to be able to make everything safe so that we can start on the 22nd and have a successful athletic seasons for you. As abbreviated as they may be, we're still going to get out there, we're going to compete, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. And we're working hard for our Bulldog family here, and I look forward to seeing you all out there. I've seen some of you, but I look forward to seeing it when we have all our fields full and we've got kids coming back and we're all running around and having a good old time. So keep your heads up and keep your ears opened up, because there'll be more news coming out regarding athletics, and we will see you guys soon.
All right, Bulldogs. Well, that's all we got for you this week. My name is Jacob Padilla, and we'll see you next time right here on Bulldog Sports.
I'm so excited to finally be able to cheer again.
It's exciting that we're finally being able to do something that we all love.
On that note, we're so thrilled to see what the future has in store and so excited to see what changes are ahead.
Looks like that's it for us today, dogs. For Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Miranda Romero.
And I'm Jacqueline Reese. Remember to stay safe, wear your mask, and we hope to see you all again soon.